Now, everything that has advantages has disadvantages as well. So let's check on the disadvantages of trading forex. And the first one is high risk of loss. High risk of loss. The forex market is highly volatile, so prices can change anytime. Like in this case, let me just take you to. Let me just show you something about. Let me go to the one I had analyzed and shared with my people. Like now, here, I saw gold at this point. I anticipated that the market will come to this point and then go up. It came to this point, went up for 250 pips plus. For those who understand the market, the market language, you'll understand that. But for the newbies, you will understand it as time goes by. So the market went up to that point. Then, all of a sudden, you can see we had a very sharp drop, a very strong one. You can see we have had that strong drop. So what does that mean? If you had not managed your risks well, you have lost a lot of money in this case. Right? So there is high risk of what? High risk of loss. You need to be disciplined in this market. Don't let greed lead you. Number two is leverage can be a double-edged sword. I believe you all understand what leverage is. If you don't, you can just Google. The reason I'm saying this is because if you do a research on your own, you will understand it much better than how I'm going to explain. Yeah. So, like in this case, leverage will allow you to control a bigger capital than what you have. Let's say you have a $10 account, and your leverage is something like 1:1,000. Sorry, 1:100. That means you will be able to control capital worthy 100 times what you have. And leverage is a double-edged sword
With your
because
your
if it's
schedules,
against you,
the
my friend,
availabilities,
you're going to
or the
cry.
availabilities of
But if
someone
it's
who's
going to
picking
be
you,
on your side,
and all those.
it can
It's time
benefit you.
consuming.
It's going to take you time. You'll be spending hours, days, weeks, months learning. And once you have done with learning, you have known what this forex is, how you have known how to do it. You will still need to take time, analyze those charts, wait for the market to come at your anticipated areas for you to take your trades. You need to track news. You need now to monitor your trades. Once you have entered the trades, you will monitor those trades. Let's say like you can see this trade. If you go to my group, you'll see I dropped this well, the market was here, and how many hours? This is 1 hour, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 hours waiting for the market to come at our point of interest. So it will take you time. I took time to analyze the market and also took time now to do what? To wait for the market to come at my point of interest, right? Yeah. Let's go to the next one. That is forex scams and fake brokers. Um, when I was talking about the common scams, I talked about these brokers. So in the industry, you will come across unregulated brokers. We as well have these signal sellers. Someone has just a basic knowledge of forex. They just go to those Telegram groups, channels. They are there. So once the person with the forex knowledge there posts a signal, they will just copy, come paste it for you, and they request for your payment, right? And this person will not provide you with a setup. They will just give you signals. Others, I forgot to say this in the previous video. Others who provide signals, they will not give you the exact entries, stop loss, and also the take profits. What they will do after the market is gone is when they will come and say something like sell gold now. They will not tell you the exact point. After a minute or two, they will just say TP it, TP it, right? I'm sure you have seen those kind of people. And this person has a big account, or maybe or perhaps they are using a demo account. where they are taking big lot sizes like 10, 5 lots, 2 lots, not real accounts, but they are there um, to keep you alive. They want you to see, yes, these signals are working, right? Yeah, so if you are going to get someone to give you signals, get someone who is doing it in a way which you feel pleased. They are providing with the setups. They are telling you why are we going to buy or why are we going to sell, and this is the point we are. These are the points we are looking at for us to enter the market. Yeah, all those things. We have investment scams. Investment scams, you can fall for them. Like I told you the other day, you saw the news about the CBEX. CBEX, many people lost a lot of money there. Millions of money were lost in that investment scam. So don't fall for those. Take your time, just learn Forex, trade for yourself. The last one is emotional pressure. Emotional pressure. Since you have decided to become a trader, be ready to experience emotional pressure. Right? This will come when you start trading your live account, because now here, if you enter a trade and it's against you, you will be seeing your real money going. So you will need now to get prepared well, emotionally, mentally, all that. You will need to be prepared, right? Yeah. um let's check on now what you need for you to become a forex trader. Do you need a degree? Do you need a diploma? Let's check. Number one, what you need is the forex knowledge, and that's what we are doing right now. I'm giving you the forex knowledge, and after I have given you the knowledge, you will need now to practice and see whether what I'm teaching you or I've been teaching you, it's working. If it's proven working, you now continue practicing more and more and more until you make it, right? Number two, you'll need a device, and a device, you can either have a smartphone, you can have a laptop, you can have a desktop, you can have a tablet. Now number three, this device will need to connect to the internet. And now what you'll need is what? You need things like Wi-Fi, you need data bundles, you need fiber. You just need one of them, not all of them, just one. Then you need a broker. And who is a broker? A broker is the middleman that connects you, now you a trader, to the financial markets or the to the forex market. That is now what we call a broker, right? Yeah. uh and now, what can a broker do, or what does a broker do? What is the work of a broker? Number one, they give access to a trading platform. A trading platform, this is now where you execute your trades. This is where you place your trades. You place the buy or the sell, and also you can analyze the markets on that trading platforms. And we have examples of MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. The abbreviations is MT4, MT5. I'm sure you have heard of such kind of names. Number two, what can a broker do? Provides real-time price quotes for currency pairs. Brokers will provide you with now these real-time prices. Like currently, gold is trading at 34.40. So a broker is going to update you with this price. If you go to a broker right now, you will see the same price as we have in our trading view. The next thing is that number three, execute your buy or sell orders in the market. You will execute those orders through the broker. Number four, brokers offers leverage, spreads, and sometimes educational tools. We have brokers who are teaching people how to trade, but I discourage people learning from a broker. There is no way someone will teach you how to make money from them and they teach you in the right way. No. What most brokers do, they will teach you how to use indicators. and that's all bullshit. You see, excuse. um, let me check an indicator here and add it to my chart, and you will see now the kind of things you have been seeing mostly from brokers and also those content creators, let me call them so, who work with these brokers, and they tell you they are teaching you. eh? You will see your chart with this kind of shit. What are these now? These are called indicators. They are lagging, and I don't like them, and I even don't know how to use them. I've just placed them here to show you the kind of teaching brokers do. So I discourage people learning from brokers. I discourage that. You better spend even $100, pay a mentor to teach you rather than learning from a broker. In most cases, these people working with brokers, they are just there for you to register with their codes, and then they just tell you something very little, or maybe only the basics, and show you how to place, buy and sell, and that's it. Because tell me, how can you learn forex in a day? You just attend a seminar today and you will see them posting online. I don't know, we had a seminar there, newbies have come, they have placed trade, they have made money. No, 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 that's not how it works. That's bullshit. That's pure bullshit. So don't be uh don't be that. Yeah. The last one, brokers manages your trading account and handles all your deposits and withdrawals. If you have any issue with either deposit or withdrawal, you just reach out to their customer care and you are sorted, right? Uh, let's check on the last thing in this one is things to consider when choosing a broker. How are you going to know this broker is reliable? Things to consider when choosing a broker. Number one is about the regulation. Check whether the broker is licensed or is legally authorized in the country. As I said earlier, in Kenya, brokers are licensed by the Capital Markets Authority or the CMA, right? And number two, check on the spreads and the fees. Like, spreads is the difference between the buy and the sell price. In most cases, when you place a trade, not in most cases, but in let's say when you place your trade, your trade is going to start with a negative. Let's say the spreads for gold right now is 30. The difference between the buy and the sell is 30. So once I place a trade right now and use the minimum lot size of 0.01, my trade is going to start with negative $0.33 because of spreads. Some brokers will have higher spreads. Some brokers will have higher spreads, others have low, and always go for a broker who has the low spreads in that case. We have leverage and margin requirements. We have brokers with maybe their maximum leverage is 500, 1 is to 500, sorry, 1 is to 500. Others will have something like 1 is to 3000. Others will have something like 1 is to unlimited, you know. Margin, you will learn that and understand what is margin. Like, what is the minimum amount you can have in order to place a certain trade? Let's say you get a certain broker saying you need to have something like at least just $1 in your account for you to place a trade on gold, and it's going to execute or it's going to accept. Others will say you need a minimum of $5. Yeah. Trading platforms and tools offered. Some brokers will offer only MetaTrader 4, others will offer only MetaTrader 5, and others will offer both MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. And it's best to go for the one which is offering both. Customer support. Customer support. In some brokers, you'll get that their customer support is very poor. You have an issue you have raised today, they will respond after maybe a day, 2 days, a week, or even a month. So you check on on a broker whose customer support is very active. You raise an issue now, they are going to work on it right there, or they just give you a specific time of which you have to wait until your issue is resolved. The last one is about now your deposit and withdrawal methods. You just check whether the broker you are going to use has your favorite deposit and withdrawal methods. There are people who like using M-Pesa. There are others who like the Airtel Money. Others like bank. Others like crypto, like me. So you just check on that broker whether that broker has that method you like, so that when you are doing your transactions you are very much comfortable. You are not panicking or anything is hindering you. Let's go to the fifth requirement for you to become a trader, that is capital. Remember I said Forex is a business and not what? A job. And since it's a business, it will require you to have what? Capital. All businesses requires capital. So after learning, practicing, a time will now come where you will need what? You will need capital. Now, once you get the capital, you start trading. Whatever you make profits, you withdraw, invest in other things, or you just eat and enjoy with your friends. It's upon you now to decide what to do with your money, right? So when it comes to this capital, currently according to research is that 99% of traders we have right now, the biggest challenge they have is capital. They lack capital. And as we continue to learn, or once we are done with learning, I'll show you now how you can secure some funding or capital that will enable you to avoid maybe losing a lot of money. While you fund today $10, you blow, tomorrow you fund again 10. By the end of the week you have funded like $50 or $100, and there's something you could have done which could have costed you less, and maybe from that can be your turning point in this journey. This is something which I never knew when I was starting trading, but now since I know that and I have experience in it, I have to tell you now. The last thing you will need for you to become a forex trader is what we call trading platform. A trading platform, now we have the examples of MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and also the trading view. Like here with me is what now we call a trading view. In trading view, you can see I've done my analysis over here, right? Whichever pair I need, I can analyze in trading view. And then once I've done my analysis, I can now go and do it. I can go and now execute the trade in MetaTrader. Or I can as well do what? I can as well analyze the pair in my MetaTrader and execute it right there. Right? Yeah. So that's it for today, guys. Next, we are going to check on what is traded in Forex. Sorry, let's just check on it right now. Let's check on it. We check on what is traded in Forex, so that next time we can proceed now to something different, that is now about the basic currencies. Yeah, so what is traded in Forex? Number one is currencies. And talking of currencies, I'm not talking of our local currencies, the Kenya shillings, the Uganda shillings, the Naira, the South African rand. No, I'm talking of foreign currencies, the likes of the US dollar, the euro, Japanese yen, the pound, right? That is number one. Number two is metals. Back in high school in chemistry, we learned about these metals. All the metals you learned, you can trade them. The likes of palladium, aluminum, you can trade those metals. But the commonly traded metals in the forex market are two. The first one is gold, and gold is abbreviated as XAU. And the second one is silver, which is abbreviated as XAG. XAG. Those are the two commonly traded metals in the forex market. If you enter into trading and get to know them well, they can make you a fortune within a very short period of time, once you are experienced into what you will be doing there. The third thing you can trade is what we call cryptocurrencies. And what are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies, these are now the digital currencies or the digital money. I'm sure you have heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. During your free time, just go to your browsers and search evolution of money. You will see how the money or payment systems are evolved from barter trade up to right now where we are at cryptocurrencies. So you can trade cryptocurrencies the like of Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance Coin, Litecoin. We have over 5,000 cryptocurrencies. You can trade all those. Yeah. Um, let's proceed. The other thing you can trade, that is number 4, is what we call indices. Indices. And if it's one, it's known as an index. Is referred to as an index. But while there are many, is now when we refer them to as indices, right? We refer them to as indices. And now these are groups of stocks that represents the overall performance of a specific what sector, exchange, or economy. If it's something to deal with technology, we classify them all and then come up with one what? We come up with one index. That is now going to be, excuse, thank you. That is going now to be traded in the forex market. Instead of trading individual companies shares, in this case now you will be trading what? The value of a basket of top performing companies, what they are put together. Like in Kenya, let's say you have the network providers, Safaricom, Airtel, Telcom, and maybe we have others. They all come together and form something like one index, and they call it something like Kenyacom. People now will start trading the Kenyacom shares or the Kenyacom index rather than trading Safaricom shares, Airtel shares, right? Yeah. If you check on the Nairobi Security Exchange, you are going to see those things. Now we have the common indexes. We have the common traded indices. The first one is what we call the S&P 500, and S&P 500 represents 500 largest companies in the US. 500. These are now 500 companies coming together to form what we are calling now the S&P 500, right? And you can see some of the companies there included are Apple, we have Microsoft, we have Amazon, we have Google, and many others. You can just research and know them on your own. We have the other one, we call it Dow Jones. Dow Jones or DJ30 is also known as the US 30 and also known as Wall Street. It has 3 names. I've mentioned those names because you might be using a broker who is using a different name from what you have known. Now, these are now 30 major companies or big companies in the US which have come together to form these assets. We are calling the Dow Jones or the US 30. Examples of these companies you can see, we have Coca-Cola, we have Intel, we have Boeing, right? And many others you can research and know them. We have what we call the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also known as the US 100, also known as NAS 100, right? And now for Nasdaq, these are now 100 top tech companies. These are 100 top technology companies in the US coming together to form what? NAS 100. Examples we have examples there. We have Meta, we have Netflix, we have Tesla, Nvidia, and many others. You can research and know them. We have these ones from UK. We have from Germany. We have from Japan. There are very many. You can just research about indices. The fourth thing you can trade is stocks. The moment you hear of stocks, just think of company shares, stocks. And whatever company you know, you can trade that company. The stocks, the shares, you can trade them. The last thing you can trade is now commodities. And under commodities we have oil. Oil, you can have it as a crude oil, which is which is what, WTI. WTI, you can see, crude oil. You can as well have it as US oil. US oil. It has different names. It's US oil, also UK oil. UK oil. You see, Brent is now known as the that. So we have different names for that. I believe now you are in a good position to at least say you have learned something. Most of these things I've taught up to that point are for general knowledge. When we come now to basic currencies, this will be the first important thing you'll need to know as a beginner trader. But the rest are for general knowledge. Don't ignore them. Yeah. So for this video, I'll end there. Don't forget to watch, share, subscribe, and also comment. If you have any question, just ask in the comment section. We are going to guide you. It's your mentor signing out. See you next time. Bye bye.